Good afternoon, I'm Raine Musñgi. This is Newsfeed. Local share prices rallied to finish above the 7,200 level as investors cheer the U.S. Federal Reserve's decision to start its easing cycle with a bang. The PSEi index went up by 46 points, or nearly 0.7% after the Fed slashed interest rates by an aggressive 50 basis points. The mining and oil counter soared 2.43%, while financials surged 1.95% to lead the broad rally. Value turnover accelerated to 8.2 billion pesos. Gainers beat losers 113 to 78. The Federal Reserve's decision to start its policy easing cycle gives our own central bank more flexibility to further bring down interest rates. RCBC Trust President and CEO Robert Ramos tells BNC's basis points these rate cuts will improve investors' risk appetite to further add fuel to the stock market rally. The lowering borrowing costs will also boost consumer and business activity, allowing the economy to sustain a healthy 6% growth rate.
With further rate cuts, although I'm thinking of right now everything equal, 6% GDP, it's an opportunity for us to further grow. Simply put, because you're bringing down interest rates, you're bringing down the cost of borrowing, and I'm assuming that the BSP will follow suit. So with that, people will be more willing to spend, people will be more willing to borrow, and expand their companies.
The much-awaited Fed rate cut comes at a very crucial time in U.S. politics, and the presidential candidates are making their reactions known. For Vice President Kamala Harris, the rate cut is welcome news for many Americans who have long been dealing with high prices of goods. She also vows to focus on the work ahead to further bring the costs of basic needs down. But former President Donald Trump has nothing good to say about the policy decision.
Interest rates today.
I guess it shows the economy is very bad to cut it by that much. Assuming they're not just playing politics, the economy would be very bad, or they're playing politics, one or the other. But it was a big cut.
As for the White House, it says the Fed's move indicates a moment of progress for the U.S. economy.
Now prices are going to go down if you think about being able to buy a home. And these are important items for the American people. And so that's how we see this.
Meanwhile, New Yorkers on Wall Street and outside the stock exchange are responding positively to the Fed's supersized rate cut. The Fed delivered a 50 basis point cut, marking the beginning of the end to the era of ultra-tight monetary policy. This is the Fed's first rate cut in 4 years.
I've unfortunately kind of built up a little bit of credit card debt, so any kind of rate cut will definitely help me pay it off sooner.
I feel like it's a chance for me to buy some stocks because it can be, in a short-term view, it can be a chance to buy same stock in a cheaper price.
I think it's going to help the economy through car loans, mortgage rates, home equity loans, you name it. For the average American consumer, it's going to cost less for them to manage their debt, their credit cards, their home equity loans. Any major purchase down the road should cost less money.
A Vietnamese property tycoon on death row goes on a month-long trial for fresh criminal charges. Convicted in April for a multi-billion-dollar swindling case, Trong Mai Lan appeared in court in Ho Chi Minh to face new charges of money laundering, illegal cross-border trafficking of cash, and fraud. Security was tight for Lan and 33 other defendants. Around 36,000 people have been identified as victims of the scandal involving Lan, who also is appealing her death sentence. Here at home, Finance Secretary Ralph Recto pitches the Create More bill to Singaporean investors. Speaking at the Philippines-Singapore Business and Investment Summit, Recto said the measure will enhance both fiscal and non-fiscal incentives and streamline business compliance. He adds the Philippines is ready to become a hub for technology-driven businesses. Recto also urging Singaporean investors to take advantage of the development of the Luzon Economic Corridor, which he believes will make the country a more attractive investment destination. A Danish chef will be competing at the 15th World Meat Pie Championship in France. Karen Beck will be the first to represent Denmark in the event set for December. The annual competition started in 2009, aimed at helping preserve a centuries-old French culinary tradition, the artful preparation of pâté croûte.
It feels amazing. I'm very honored to be representing Denmark, and I've always enjoyed French cooking and French restaurants, so I'm super happy.
And before we go, here's a look at today's market winners and losers. Those are the news this hour. I'm Raine Musñgi. Stay tuned to BNC on Free TV Channel 31, Channel 24 on Signal, and on our website, bnc.ph. Thank you so much for watching.